Hello, everybody. Welcome to another one. Today I had a video plan. I have a schedule. I make a game. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. But today's a little different. I went to go watch a movie earlier today, and I am still angry about it. I'm still angry from what I saw. And if you know what came out today, it was Ghostbusters: The Frozen Empire. Like that. That's what came out. And I'm gonna rip on it because I hate when movies do this. And I don't even know if to say a spoiler warning. I don't even know how far I'm going to go into this. It's probably going to be a ramble more than like a cohesive thing. I have nothing written down. I have no structure to this. I'm just going to talk about it. And I'm going to try not to go into any of like the movie just in case you really do want to watch it. But I'll tell you why I hate it, right? So, I'm going to put examples in here. So there are going to be points where I do like mention specific points, which like it doesn't even fucking matter for me. So, we'll go into it. So, the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. It fucking blew my socks off by how bad it was. I hate movies that are one makes the characters very stupid, two very much just nostalgia bait. Like they're very much there just to like have a lot of fan service, a lot of everything because it takes away from the story that they're trying to make and just puts it fully into just like how many references can we pull out of our ass, right? We had the old Ghostbusters there, the Slimer was there, the Sting Puff Marshmallow Man was there, the library was there, the car, everything, like obviously all that shit's gonna come back out, but everybody was there. And did it make a cohesive sense? No. Slimer was on the fucking attic of the fireplace, the place that they live. For what reason? Why? Why not? Sure, he's up there. And then like they have like this like tiny marshmallow stain puff people. I don't even know either. The people that we were supposed to be watching, I don't even know the names of because they really realistically didn't matter. They didn't say it enough. They didn't like the people that were there were never mentioned enough. There is the stepfather slash like science teacher or some shit. There is the mother. There is like 15-year-old kid, and then an 18-year-old kid that wants to be an adult. And three of those don't make any story progression. The father, the mother, and the 18-year-old kid. The 18-year-old kid is just there to fucking play hide and seek with Slimer, basically. He goes up in the attic. He's like, I'm going to catch a real Shaggy Zoink style. And he gets fucking gooped twice. Cool. And he comes back at the end. Because why not? Because they're all at the end, And with that, it blows. It blows. They're so stupid. They're all so dumb. They should have been dead from a fucking... At any point in the fucking movie. The girl, right? She is the main person of this. And I cannot feel any remorse for her. So, she has to get disbanded from the Ghostbuster gang, because the mayor hates them. She's underage. She cannot be working in a hostile environment like this where they are fucking shredding buildings with these proton blasters, right? So she has to get disbarred. And this whole movie is just like this kind of like pity party for her. She's like, I really want to be a Ghostbuster. I really want to help out. I really want to do this and this and that and that. While she has to wait 3 years. And everybody else is just like, yeah, you could just like wait. There are like other things in this movie too where there's like other kids. I don't know how old they are. They never say. They don't do anything like that. They're just like roughly her age where she's like talking to them. And they're also working with Ghostbuster stuff. They don't give a fuck about them. She could go work with them. She could go do any of what they're doing where they're like making proton blasters. They're fucking writing, I don't even know, ghost code, whatever the fuck they want to do. They should go do that, but no, she's like, I just want to be a Ghostbuster. This is what I'm meant to do. Blah 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 blah. And she's like so sad and so mad that she goes out on her own. She goes plays chess on a table for whatever reason that she just wants to go play chess, and she's there, and a ghost appears, and they talk. Like I don't know where in Ghostbuster history. I don't watch all the Ghostbusters, right? Like I'm not a fucking fanatic of Ghostbusters. I just wanted to watch this one, and they just talk. They sit there. They talk. They yip yap to each other. And apparently, this ghost girl is working for the big bad evil, the Frost Empire. Remember the Frost Empire? The ice stuff doesn't come in until like 20 minutes later in the movie. It's this based around this like ice demon guy where he's trying to like freeze the whole fucking world and he wants to like bring up the dead and fucking take it over and shit. Even though now he wants the ghosts that are inside the box that he somehow knows of by some way because he can mind control the ghost to do his bidding and shit like that. Which, the girl's not mind controlled. She is perfectly fine. She is just listening to him for whatever reason. She wants to see her family again. Because she can't figure out a way to disband from the ghost world. And she has like these matches in her hand. She's like, yeah, I guess I just don't want to do anything. So she wants to go see her family. And she has, again, this matches, which they try to like make it to be like, oh, ghosts are linked to things because of like their traumatic past. And she fucking burned in her fucking house or whatever. She killed her family because she's stupid too, and she uses the girl to get her to the little ball that they have. The ball has that ice god in it, and the ice god promises to let out the ghost, and she can see her family again. And with that, she uses her. Like, it's her. Like, it's all her fault, right? I don't know why the fuck you're trusting a ghost. First of all, right? She's like staring at like the machine and everything. She's like, yeah, this is where we keep all the ghosts. She's like, man, do you wonder what it could be like to be a ghost? And she's like, yeah, sometimes, And quantum theory, whatever the fuck. And she uses her. The big guy gets out of the little sphere that they have, which again has a lot of lore. It's a lot of just like lore talking throughout the whole movie. It's a lot of just like yip yapping to each other about where the fuck that's gonna happen, and they're trying to like figure out what this ball is, and that's like half of the fucking movie. And she gets used, and she's like, man, I'm just so stupid. Man, I should have trusted someone that I shouldn't have trusted of. And the big ice guy's gonna go for the big ghost, like where they hold all the ghosts, because he wants that army. So he's gonna go over there, and there's this Fire Master, which I don't even think I should bring up because it doesn't even fucking like matter. But I guess I will because he's also like really stupid. And so this guy, right, the Fire Master is supposed to be the one that like brings down the ice guy, and he's just really dumb, right? He's just like this supposed to be like this like thrifter guy. He's like selling stuff. He has his orb, like the orb, and he sells it. That's the reason that they have it, and he doesn't know anything about it. And he's just like he was like somewhat funny, but like I couldn't find anything funny. And he's just stupid as all hell. He's stupid as all hell. All of them are just stupid as all hell. I don't even know where the fuck I was going with this. So the guy's going to the fire station. He's there, and they're all surrounding like the entry of the door because they're gonna walk in. Dude, they should have been dead. They should have been dead from the minute he walked in. This guy can like create like ice spikes from the ground. Like he can freeze anybody, anything. They just stand there, right? And the fire guy's like he has like a lighter because he wants the fire out of it. So he like lights it, and then they do like that moment where he's like flicking. He flicks it for like a good solid 30 seconds. And he's like, dude, did you not leave any lighter foot? He's like, you told me to practice. And he's still flicking it. And this ice guy is just staring at him. The ice demon, this guy that's supposed to rule the world, kill everybody, do whatever, is just standing there. He just stands there. Why does that make any sense? I know this movie's supposed to be a comedy, but you're like actually facing like a literal threat. This is a literal threat. He wouldn't be doing that. And he's like, he has his like pointy ice fingers. He grabs the lighter out of his hand. He's like, uh-oh. And then he fucking, like, blasts him. And with ice. And it freezes him. And there's, like, this other lore part, which I guess should bring in at the end, where they have, like, bronze. Like, bronze is supposed to, like, encapture this guy. This is where he was encaptured, like, a bronze ball. Or, like, brass or some shit. And the lady has, like, a ghost. Like, her proton blaster is, like, programmed to do that. Like, she dipped her shit in it to, like, try to capture him and shit. You know where she is? Not helping them. She is in the basement again, where the ghost thing is, because she is talking to the ghost woman that betrayed her. Why the fuck would you trust her or even try to get on her good side? You would think, yeah, she is just done for. But obviously, since this is a movie, she obviously does something. So those matches that she had, she like has it at the end too, and the demon's there. And the only thing she told her was, you can still help us, and you can fix this. And she's like, no, I can't. But apparently, at some point, she does change her mind. She lights the flame. The Fire Master, even though everything's frozen, he is somehow not frozen and controls the fire. And then they blast him. They used her bronze, like, proton blaster to him. And then they get, like, the big thing at the bottom, like, where all the ghost was. And they trap him in there because they needed, like, a big trap. And conveniently, there's a big fucking crack in the middle. And, oh my god. It was just stupid. It was everything of there was just stupid. And there's so many parts that I left out because they just don't matter. The story of it was just so everywhere to the point, again, I forgot there's characters I didn't even mention. There's people that, like, I didn't even need to bring up because they just don't matter in the end of this whole story. Like, there's this one guy that works at that, like, laboratory that I said the other kids work at, which, again, I haven't mentioned anything of them because they're just a bunch of nobodies, right? And there's a point where when they're, like at the final part where all the action happens, because that's the only part where there's action. There is no other, like, ghost entity. There's nothing else, like, trying to attack them. There's nothing happening. There's two moments. At the end, there's three moments. The beginning, the middle, the end. The middle is where they go to the library, and there's, like, this poltergeist, like a little red thing, and it can, like, just, like, travel to anything and, like, attack them and shit like that. And they're at the library. They get attacked by the lion. They blow it up. with like the proton blaster, that's really all that really happens. Like they're chasing it, like that's one of the action parts. The beginning is just the original ghost, and then at the end is the big ice guy and a bunch of other ghosts. Well, I say a bunch of other ones, but it's just that same one that can like go into any item it wants. And with that, it went into the car. There's the old Ghostbusters there. And the only thing that the old Ghostbusters do is there's one of them that like actually helps out in the movie, and he does more lore stuff because he's old, he knows more, right? And then there's the other one where he was like just like talking to the Flame Master to figure out if he was the Flame Master. Then there's the secretary, which just like pops up anywhere, and then the other guy, which is just there to like I don't even know what he is, like the council. He's like the fucking head master of the fucking Ghostbusters shit. He just pops in too, and they're all there. And the only thing that they really do, like action-wise, like them doing anything-wise, they almost get trampled by the car. That's it. They fall over. And they're like, damn. They're holding the proton blasters in their hand, and they're not doing anything with it. They're just fucking chilling with the thing. The proton blaster is more like a prop than anything. More like a toy, where it's like supposed to like look menacing, but it can't do anything. Like a fake gun, like a BB gun. Where like people try to use it, but they won't shoot or anything because it's not a real gun. That's what the proton blaster is, because they use it like 2 times in the movie. One at the big ice guy, which the girl already said, my blaster didn't work. They all use the blaster against it. It doesn't work. Man, who could have thought of that? Who would have thought that the lady that just told you it doesn't fucking work was right? It doesn't work, right? And they do nothing. And I hate that. I hate the nostalgia factor. And there's another movie, too, that I'm going to bring up in here, which is Spider-Man, because they do the exact same fucking thing with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, where, realistically, they don't do a lot. They're there just to be like, I know how to solve this problem. I know how to solve this problem. I know how to beat Sandman. I know how to beat the Lizard. I know how to beat Electrode, whatever the fuck. I don't care. Like, that's all they're there for. And just to be there, they're like, yep, I'm Spider-Man. Yep, I'm Spider-Man, too. Whoa, we're all Spider-Mans. Wow. The one that brought you here is the biggest fucking idiot. But again, we'll get into that later. So, yeah, the big ice guy, he fucking gets trapped inside the big thing, and that's it, really. The Ghostbusters are still a team, and they're fucking stupid as ever. I'll go through all the stupid bits now, too. So, one of them was, there is a kid inside of the thing, like the lab part, and there is like this like potato-looking ghost at the end. Right? This was what I was probably say before, but then I fucking got off track because this is just, again, like, how confusing this video is how confusing the movie was. So, the kid, at the end, saw, like, this potato monster, which, we saw him, and he spit out, like, some goop at them, and they're like, whoa, that's scary, and he saw this, like, he knows that this is gonna happen, and he looks at him, and he looks at him with this proton blaster in hand, and he's like, oh, man, aren't you a little cute guy? Man, how'd you get up here? And then he gets fucking blasted with the goop. And what happens to that ghost? I don't know. We don't know. It never comes up back up. It's just there for comedic effect. And I know this is a comedy movie, but comedy shouldn't be spared by the fucking intelligence of these people. You're telling me these people that are pro hunters, these pro Ghostbusters, are just this fucking stupid? They're this dumb? They're actively just not the smartest people alive? Whoa. Well, that makes 0 sense. And I can suspend disbelief for a little bit, right? I can do that. I can go with your games. But this was just too much to the point where I was like, yeah, this makes 0 fucking sense. There, that poltergeist guy comes back again, and he takes over one of the protons blasters, and is about to blast the kid, the 18-year-old kid. He doesn't duck. He doesn't try to swat it. He doesn't try to move. He doesn't try to do anything. He just stands there like a fucking oblivious idiot and was willing to take a blast to the face. The only reason he survived is because it was a plot point to just show that the Fire Master could do it. Where he's like, yeah, whoa, look, I can move it, even though, is it really fire? Does that count as fire? Like, if it did count as fire, then the Proton Blaster should have worked against the fucking big guy, but no, it didn't. No, it didn't work against him. So is it fire, or is it just like anything that is slightly hot? I don't know. They don't tell me. I just have to think of it myself. It's like the movies was based around just trying to do nothing. It was just there to put in the old people. And the old people don't do anything. It annoys me. It annoys me so much. And they're just idiots. And there's more idiot stuff, like the science teacher, like dad person guy. he's just an idiot overall. He's like Paul Rudd. Like I was expecting him to be kind of acting like that. Like that's the character I expected to, right? And yeah, that's what I got. The 18-year-old kid. Yep, it's true. That one too. The mother doesn't really do much. She's just there to be like, we should be rougher on them. We should be a little bit, a little tougher on these guys and try to teach them a little more. That's all her character is. The girl, again, was the only one that was there, but a lot of her character arc was just, man, I really wish to be a Ghostbuster. I really wish I could just keep doing it. But, can't do it no more. But I'm still gonna do it, and I'm gonna cause the end of the world. And, yeah, I'm gonna save it too, apparently. Even though she didn't. It was the fucking ghost lady that she was talking to. That, again, was the main reason that the whole fucking thing happened. So, we just kind of, like, reversed on ourselves. I just fucking hate it. I hate it when the main character, like, that's our main character, just causes the world to end. And again, with Spider-Man, he had the choice to just be like, nope, we're sending it back. Okay. But no, apparently this goody two-shoes is just like, yeah, let's save the villains. Which, fair. Sure. Fine. We can save the villains. But why is there a point in Spider-Man where he takes the villains, the bad guys, the people that are evil, the guys that are meant to hurt him, the people that tried to kill him in different multiverses, he just puts them in the apartment complex. I don't know if it's like apartment complex, I forget what it was entirely, but he just puts them in there. Like he's just in there. They're all there, standing there. There is nothing to protect him, nothing to guarantee that he's not going to die, nothing to guarantee that nothing bad's gonna happen. He just has them all standing there like fucking goofballs, giving them trust. Which, man, you put yourself in that shoe right there. If you had mass villains that were willing to kill you in different multiverses, would you just purposely let them just be able to stay in, like, in your, like, house, apartment, whatever, and then, like, Aunt May dies, right? And he's like, no, Aunt May, no! Oh my god! But I can't feel bad! You did this to yourself! If you just thought with a morsel of a brain cell, you could have thought maybe these bad guys could turn on me at this point, and some bad things could happen. Nope, we just don't have common sense. We just can't fucking think for ourselves, apparently. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. And then they're just like, and then at the end they're just like, yeah, we did it, woohoo, woohoo, and there's no theme behind it. There's no thought. The only theme I could get out of the Ghostbuster one was, you can make mistakes, and hope to God that other people can fix it for you, because you can fuck up as many times as you can, and people can maybe still like you if you have enough pity to that person. Like, that's the only thing I could see, and I hate it. I hate it. So, in short, I hate movies that are nostalgic for no reason, just like that one, right? The old people, the old Ghostbusters were there. They did nothing. They fell over. That's all they got. I saw their feet go up in the air, fucking thud, thump, bump, whatever. That's it. That's all I saw. I don't think they actually shot the proton blaster. They shot it one time. They shot it one fucking time. That I hate when the movie makes every single character so abruptly dumb just for funny, just for story, and since they can't make the characters just randomly smart again, they have to just make them completely dumb for the rest of the movie, and it just sucks. It's like toddlers playing, right? Like a toddler probably has a better storyline playing with their toys than that movie did. And I just hate it because it wasted my time. I sat there giving my trust into this movie just for it to, like, it betrayed me. It betrayed me in so many ways. And maybe there's definitely people out there that probably liked it because of the nostalgia of it. And sure, you can go like it. Fine. You can like it, right? I like the Super Mario movie, and that is probably the exact same thing, right? The only difference is that I like Super Mario a lot, and I understood that movie was supposed to be just like a nostalgia boner type thing, right? And you can see this entirely hypocritical because of that point. But I hate movies that are like that. At least with the Mario one, there was some more action than the Ghostbusters. The Ghostbuster ones, there was a couple, 2 points. Every single time they were going out for Ghost, we went back to the fucking lady with her stupid ghost friend talking. We were talking to Casper the Ghost. Okay, I think that's all I need to say. I hate it. You can go like it. Go watch the movie if you want. But just know I didn't have a pleasant time, and I had so much of an unpleasant time that I'm sitting here making a video for people to watch that are probably, you could fucking shred me to the bone. You could agree with me. I don't care. I just want my opinion to be out there because I am still very annoyed. Even like 3 hours later after watching it, I'm still annoyed. So, yeah. Please enjoy yourself and I don't know, man. Peace and love. Have a great day. Have a great week. Have a great year. Have a great month. Hopefully this made sense. It's a lot of rambling, a lot of ranting, and I understand if it didn't, you tell me. Yeah, I'll try to answer any of your questions if you have any at all. Again, as confusing as this video is as smooth as the movie. So, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.